Fellas, I know I'm late. Bro, this dumb ass camera. I don't understand what is wrong with it. I have no idea. But you know what? We're not gonna let that affect us. There may be no cam, but we're gonna make money. Well, there'll be a camera, but I have to put it on. 1 second. But we're on the charts. I don't know what's been going on with my camera, guys. Oh. Okay. Wait. Wait. Chat. We did it. Okay. W. Literally the last attempt on fixing it. And we fixed it for temporarily. Whoops. 1 second, chat. Looking at price action, we can see beautiful rip to the downside. Wow. Wow. 1 second, chat. How's everyone's day going? There we go. There we go. See, Ben coming in clutch, as always. Ben coming in clutch. Let's do it. All right, beautiful, chat. Beautiful. 9 to 5 gym done. Let's go, brother. 1 second. I'm going to log into my Trade-A-Vape. I can't do that angle. 1 second, chat. I know it's scuffed today, but we're going to do it. 2 minutes of fixing this shit. And we'll be fine. Trade-A-Vape, log out, Apex, log in, and we're good. We're good. So what am I looking at right now? You can see a beautiful 930 manipulation to the upside, which is exactly what I want to be seeing, actually, low key. Okay, just make sure my copy trader is working. Beautiful. Wait, hold on. What? Look at this, chat. What I'm looking at is price action continuing down to the sell side. I want to see 930 manipulation. As you can see, we're trading into this 15-minute fair value gap. I love how price action is going in the opposite direction of the trend at 930. That shows a little bit of promise that we could be manipulating. Now, in terms of midnight open, you can see we're marking it out from the 1 hour. It is resting up above as we have just been chopping. I'm not going to anticipate we do that, though. I'm not going to anticipate that we have a bullish day today. I want to see a bearish day, and I want to see those lows getting taken, but I want to see 930 manipulate us up higher a little bit more here. Maybe into a premium of this range. Well, in terms of our target, we need to find a target as well. We already traded a lot, chat. Like, that is a lot of range. So we are not going to be going for anything too crazy. We are not going to be going for anything too crazy, chat. How's everyone's day going so far, though? Unlisted. Did you DM me on Discord? I didn't find you. Or try DMing me on Instagram. I'll see that. Stream dead this morning? No, I started late, brother. Give it a few minutes. Give it a few minutes. Okay, Cact. Just to let everyone know I'm live. Beautiful reaction on that 1 minute fair value gap, but it's also in that 15-minute fair value gap, so we got to be patient. Sit on our hands. You go to the link in the description and join the WAP, and that can connect your Discord. That's it. Looks like beautiful 930 manipulation, chat. Guys, I have a huge announcement. You already know what it is, but I always show my stream early. Fellas, we got a free trading masterclass with Benjamin SMC, Peter Tuchman, and David Green, fellas. Oh my gosh. Who's ready for that? Because I am. I'm ready for that. I want to see it push up a little bit more here, but I do love how it manipulated into that 15-minute fair value gap to the downside. Patience is everything, guys. Got ICT in there, he would not get in there. He would not get in the stream. Looks bearish though, chat. Looks bearish though. Everybody smash that like button on the stream, fellas. Patience, patience, patience. I need to raise my seat. There we go. It's a little better. Well, I want to see 930 manipulation. Relative equal lows have been left open. Let's pull out ES here. Relative equal lows have been left open. It's still a little bit choppy right now for that 930 open, but I want to see price action continue down lower. Patience, 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 fellas. Guys, who watched the Asia stream last night? Who watched the Asia stream last night? Caught a banger. I know. About time. It wasn't a full TP, but it was still a banger. About time, chat. Still looks like it wants to continue up higher here. Maybe go touch the VWAP. Looks like it's souping this low and wants to go to minute open though, so depending on what we do here will determine if this is manipulation or if this is 930 expansion, retracement expansion. Right? If we let's see what YM did. YM took the lows, so this could be a reversal here, chat, but I would need to see a break of the VWAP before I look for any highs. Before I look for these equal highs up here. Right? Which is beautiful power of 3. I need to see a break of the VWAP. Because right now we're still just chopping. We're still determining if it's going to be 930 manipulation to the upside. We continue down lower. We just swipe in this high right here. And then we manipulate and push down lower. Or we're going to go to these relative equal highs. Yes, I did stream Asia on YouTube after that long SPM session. I know, right? I know, right? I'm telling y'all, bro. I be on that grind. I be on that grind, chat. Times my PM sessions, 1:10 PM Eastern time. See how it's failing to rip up higher here, chat? This kind of looks like manipulation into that 15-minute fair value gap. Heck. Look at that push down there, chat. Look at that beautiful push down. Three-minute inversion fair value gap. I see this as manipulation. It's going to continue down lower. That's my personal target. Like, I want to see price action rip lower to this low-hanging fruit here. But again, that's a lot of percentage, right? Like, I'm asking of a lot to do that. So it may make 1 second, chat. Chat, my girl took the car and the bumper broke. Fuck. Looks like nice 930 manipulation. Can we get IO Fed, chat? I don't think we're going to get a fill, though. I think it's going to leave it open. It's probably going to end up leaving it open. But, like, our bias is right here at this low here. And look how much we already filled it, right? We'll see. We did just take the relative equal lows, so ES is a lot lower. We'll see if we can get a fill here. 36. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to be IO Fed. It shouldn't be breaking consequent crushment. So we need to see a nice body down here for us to engage into anything. Looks like it's souping that low and turning back up. But so far, 930 is a little bit chopped. So we have to be patient, guys. We got to be patient. Seek and Destroy? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be Seek and Destroy. Okay, not the greatest body reaction, but it is still respecting it. I'm not going to get into a short here, chat. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to sit out. Let's see what the car looks like. Bruh. It's not bad. But see under the car, the protective plastic protecting the undercarriage. Right there. It's okay, guys. Chat, you guys are funny. Look at that turtle soup on that low there, chat. We're bullish. This confirms our bullish bias. Now we're gonna look for some fair value gap fills in this range, chat. Is this the day? Is this the day? We'll see. We'll find out. See if we can get a fair value gap here. Looks beautiful for longs though, Chad. That looks beautiful for longs. Beautiful for longs. Consolidation, manipulation, distribution, last leg. Market maker buy model here, chat. Just don't like this. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. I need to see this. That's what I need to see. So we'll be patient. We'll just say this is a rejection block. It probably shouldn't go back down there. Like, if it goes back down there, it could be a seek and destroy open. But we gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. We did get a $2,500 win last night. We did get a $2,500 win. I stayed on for Asia. Yeah, I live stream Asia on YouTube now. Not every day though. Like today, I'm not doing that. Actually, because it's, well, I mean, it's Friday. Can't. But like, you know what I mean. All right, that is a reaction I want to see, chat. Beautiful. Come on, form us a nice fair value gap. Go break the VWAP. We're gonna get a nice long here, chat. Look at that. Oof, oof, oof. Let's see what the stock market is doing here. Bitcoin's down 2%. Bitcoin's back to 65K. Okay, the stock market ain't doing that good. Oh, fair value gap right here would be insane. A fair value gap fill right here would be insane, chat. Come on, we need to see a nice reaction too. See a nice reaction. It's rejecting the VWAP. So you know what? I actually might take the trade when it breaks the VWAP instead and put my stop loss at under mean threshold of the order block. But it needs to fill the fair value gap first, chat. That's why I'm not locking it. It's rejecting the VWAP. See how ES is consolidating a little bit? All right, we're in that fair value gap, guys. We can get into the trade very shortly here. Oh shit, wait, oh shit, wait. Okay. My account wasn't connected. Like my group. No entry. See how important it is to see that VWAP break, bro? VWAP actually has been working. Okay, you know what's funny? When 930 doesn't work, the VWAP is low-key performing. I mean, it could still be high resistance liquidity round and still turn up. So we just need to wait for a break of the VWAP. That's a strong order block right there, chat. Like, it's trading into a strong order block. Just need to see a break of the VWAP, chat. And we can have a stop loss at this low too. Bulls look like they want to take over though, chat. 3R. I'm going to get ready to buy here. It's retesting the VWAP. If it breaks it, we're in. Give us a nice body reaction. Delay the rip for the new candle. Let's get a body above the VWAP. Don't reject. I gotta sneeze. No. See that rejection? That's not what I want to do. I don't want to get in there. Don't want to get in there. Bless you. Thank you. Guys, there's a fake Benjamin SMC. And the name is Fashion Mommy 01. And then all of a sudden it just turns into... What the heck? Nothing yet. Once again, we need to break that VWAP. It's way too choppy for us. When you see a break of that VWAP. Nah, Fashion Mommy, it's definitely you. Okay, brother. Very patient though, chat. You see a beautiful turtle soup at the low there. Price action is actually pretty clean, but the volume is not there. The volume is not there, chat. It's rejecting the VWAP. ES is staying lower. So we got to be patient. 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 Ben, it's always choppy. I mean, look at the week, bro. Week has been choppy. At 9:30 open. It's either been chopping or it doesn't manipulate and it just rips. Patience, fellas. I guess the new stop loss placement would be at this low, which is 63. But it looks like we're gonna need a different entry. It's just not. It's rejecting off that VWAP, man. Like, I want to be bullish, but it just looks like it wants to just continue the trend. We have 5 minutes till 10 a.m., which will determine if we're gonna body below this low or above it, which will be very important. But I guess the only thing stopping us from taking a long is this VWAP. We need to body above it. YM's dumping. YM does its own thing nowadays. Why is my desk is shaking? The heck? Still kind of new here. The bias switches so often. There's no hard time frame bias. Of course there's a hard time frame bias, but it determines on how price action reacts. Because recently the hard time frame bias has been nothing. It's been neutral. So if you look here, chop, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish, There is no weekly bias. And the reason why there's no weekly bias, or no, the reason why it feels like the biases are changing is because there's no weekly bias. And what we do, and what I do, and what my protocol is when there's no higher time frame clear direction, is I take lower time frame targets. So for example, I'll have a 4-hour bias or a 1-hour bias, and then I'll find a 5-minute structure, and then I'll look for a 1-minute entry. But usually when my trades are banking like 8R, when they're like this, it's because the higher time frame direction, the weekly bias is short. But right now the weekly bias has been just chop. Yeah, what is YM doing? Why is bro, what the fuck? YM's trying to visit Valhalla, bro. Patience. Patience. The heck? There we are. We're number 3rd on recommendations. Okay, so the stream ain't doing too bad, fellas. Like up the stream more if you want to help support me get on the For You page more. Right now we're number 3. We're under D money. Yeah, I'm not engaging into shorts right now, guys. It's chopping, but I do think we're gonna catch a nice push up. Like, look at these relative equal highs here. Give it some time. So far, it just looks bearish. It's just, I want to see some longs after that reaction right there. My model is an ICT model. It's just changed a little bit to factor into what my trading likes and how I function. But power of 3 is a taught concept with ICT. It's the I trade the simple 2022 model. It's power of 3 time-based manipulation with market structure shift fair value gap or IOFED, or like I trade 2022 logic, but I apply it to my narrative and my way of price reading. My entry model is very simple. But I mean, there's nothing right now in price action that we want to see. I do love that beautiful sell side liquidity like rip right there. Est-ce que je peux aller à toilette? Pro. What's up, Big Go? Beautiful rip. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Those equal highs are beautiful as well. You see these equal lows getting ripped there? Beautiful. I'm still bullish, chat. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. We just need to break out of this range. Like I said, once we break out of the VWAP, bro, it's only up from there. It's only out from there. So we take sell side, we take a form buy side, and then we just chop right after with more bullishness than bearishness. Watch out. Oh wait, shit, hold on. We're about to get an entry here. It's a huge stop loss, bro. Guess we could put it at the body here as well if we break out of it. So rejecting the VWAP again, chat. But here's the thing, it's not pushing lower when it rejects off the VWAP. Like, it's not ripping lower, so that's why I'm not looking at it as a short. ES is starting to break out of the highs as well. Yeah, I see the 15-minute bearish for value gap, brother, but we're above it right now. And let's see where 10 a.m. body. 10 a.m. bodied above the high, so. Okay, we're pushing above the VWAP. Let's see if we can get a body above it. Yeah, okay, broke out, chat, but there's no entry just yet. I'm gonna get in a long here. Just gotta wait for a body reaction. Playing a very risky game here. It could rip up without us right here. But we like risky as in like we could potentially miss our entry. But we have to wait for a body reaction because look what's happening. See why? See why we have to wait for a body reaction? Look at that. That actually like completely invalidates the long. The only other chance that we rip up higher is if we trade this fair value gap, then trade back up above the high. Wow, that was good discipline. Fuck. I'm actually shocked myself with how well that patience was. It was very tempting to get into a trade there, but waiting for that reaction was great. I'm bullish though. Look at ES, it's starting to turn up. We're in that fair value gap, but it looks like it could easily just rip to this low from this VWAP reaction. Let's look at the 4 hour. Chat looks, after that reaction, it just looks, I'm neutral. Like, I want to be bearish, but I gotta wait for this low to get taken to be bearish. I gotta wait for this low to get taken to be bearish. With this VWAP reaction, it looks bearish, but with this turtle soup down here, it looks bullish. So right now I'm neutral, and we're so close to being a very, very, very clean long, but it's because it's a range day. It's just like, it's not the cleanest reaction. That is beautiful fair value gap edge reaction though. But again, if we put our stop loss when it breaks back up above the high, and we put like a 62 handle stop, I mean, it's still profits. It's still 2.31R. Like, I'll still take it. But it's not the most lovey-dovey reaction. You look at ES, it's trading into that fair value gap, starting to reject back up to the upside here. But again, patience is so important right now. 2-minute fair value gap as well with ES starting to rip up higher. That looks like a good reaction, chat. I'm gonna get in long on that. Ugh. Again, rejecting the VWAP. We just need a body above it and then we're in. ES looks beautiful on that 2-minute reaction there on that fair value gap. All right, beautiful body above the VWAP. We're getting in here, chat. See if we can get a little bit of a push down. Reject off the VWAP to the upside now. All right, chat, we're in the trade. Let's go. We broke the VWAP, let's rip. VWAP has been broken, fair value gap has been traded to. ES trades into this 2-minute fair value gap and is now pushing above the VWAP. Let's see ES body above the VWAP. We got a win last night. Got a $2,500 win last night. Not loving that reaction on ES though. We could retest it. We're in a discount, chat. We're in a discount, that's for sure. Right? We're actually at equilibrium. Those relative equal highs look so sexy, chat. And let's see what ES has in terms of the target for ES. I mean, ES can take that. Starting to push back up higher above the VWAP a little bit more here on ES. Guys, like I said, just stick to your system. Stick to your system. Even when it doesn't work, stick to it. It will work. And eventually you'll see results and you'll make back everything that you have not had. It's 10-10 macro. We should see a little bit more distribution to the upside here. Move stop? Not yet. We'll move it below the VWAP once we can take that high. Decent reaction so far. Partial at midnight open. See, this guy's learning now. Hustler Island. W Hustler Island. This guy knows ball now. See? You know what? That made my day, bro. People are starting to get a hang of it. Break even prior. Or not break even. Drag stop loss. Midnight open, partial break even. Full TP at that high. W mans, bro. Want to see the bulls stay strong here, though. Guys, I'm wiring $100,000 today. I always get a little bit of butterflies right before I invest a lot of money into a private company. Yes, is rebalancing into that volume balance. The market is frozen for some reason. There we go. Following you has made me read the charts in such a different way, like I can sometimes just tell without even drawing anything. That's amazing, brother. Let's go. And I also hope that you learn through my losers as well. Like when I lose, I hope that you also learn that like what my psychology, how it sets me apart from a bunch of other traders. Why am I so young yet I'm one of the most popular YouTube streamers, right? And it comes from my psychology, and that's a lot of traders can't go through what I go through and just brush it off. I think it probably comes from some childhood trauma and the reason why I'm so good at doing that, but you have to survive long losing streaks to be able to thrive and win in wins. And that's so true. That is so true. And even Peter Tuchman told me, like the Einstein of Wall Street, who I'm going to be having a stream with. If you guys don't know already, we're going to be having a stream with David Green, 35 plus years on Wall Street trading, and Peter Tuchman, 45 plus years on Wall Street trading, and then Benjamin SMC. No other streamer has done this before, and I'm doing this as the youngest streamer on YouTube for trading. We're going to be pairing with the youngest to the vets. But even they told me that when you're not trading billions of dollars in small cap companies, you don't technically realistically have an edge. And your edge needs to come from your psychology and risk management. Losing from the past 5 days was $150 away from payout, now $91,500. Okay, but knowledge, do you see what's happening? Yes, it sucks that you got into a losing streak that close to a payout, but you also still have your account. You're doing the right risk management. Hey, John Fibonacci, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118:24. Just stopping by to say hello and that God is good. Thank you, brother. How's it going? You've been to my stream like a long time ago. I remember you. I remember you. Of course I do. 1 second. I'm just dragging my stop loss and I'll read the rest of the message. All right. Stop loss is now going to be dragged a little bit higher than that. Right under the VWAP. Give it a little bit of room to wick it. Beautiful day out here in Houston, bro. Here in Toronto, it's disgusting, but God bless, brother. I appreciate the $10. All right, so we have our first win, and the three wins of Benjamin SMC is managing risk, break even, and then profits. Okay, our first win is in the books, so we're slowly itching out of our losing streak already, chat. Yesterday we had a win, but it was on different accounts. It was also an Asian session. But we are slowly itching out of the losing streak. And it just shows you that my model still shows, it's still there, it still works. And just because of a shitty week doesn't mean that I need to run away from it. People start reciting the Bible when you're in profits, but shit on you when you're breaking. No, John Fibonacci is a cool dude. And I'm still in a losing streak, so. But fellas, here's another thing I want to tell you guys. As somebody who got successful young, and that's a really hard thing because psychologically, it's a lot easier to become successful when you're older. You're not surrounded by an environment of people in school telling you that you're being stupid, want to be Andrew Tate. My whole life, I tried to do something like pressure washing business, e-commerce, whatever, and then trading. And people always were like, Ben, you want to be Andrew Tate. You're never going to be successful. It's not going to work. If you don't have that strong ass belief in yourself that you're going to be successful, then you're not going to. You're going to end up quitting because you're going to listen to what other people are saying. Same thing with your model. If you do not have the strong ass belief in your model that it works, then when you're on a losing streak and you see these people posting their winning trades, you see people in your chat saying, oh, you're losing your touch, Ben, and you see this, and you listen to them and you go away from your model, you will lose your success. Same thing as in regular life, as in trading. If you do not have a huge faith in your system and a huge faith in yourself, you're gonna listen to outside noise. Bro, my teacher told me when I was trading in class, he said, I have to either get kicked out of class to trade or I'm not allowed to bring my computer in class. And then after I said, you know what, kick me out. He's like, because my brother did like some crypto and got scammed from it, and he knew that. And he's like, oh, so you're doing the same thing as your brother. You're going to lose all your money in crypto, huh? It's like, tell me how that's going to go in your future. And he just made fun of me, just basically saying, I'm just not going to be successful if I don't follow school and I continue to do this. And if I listened to my teacher, I wouldn't be where I am today. And it's just, I'm telling you guys, you have to have confidence. Look at the sell side liquidity sweep. Okay, chat, I'd be pretty surprised if we don't go to the equal highs, guys. Sell side liquidity sweep, 830. 930, last leg manipulation below relative equal lows. Consolidate, expand, retrace, expand, relative equal highs. I actually feel like I need to move my stop a little bit lower here, chat. It could touch the VWAP. I will be shocked if this trade does not win. This is textbook bread and butter Benjamin SMC. 8:30 a.m. manipulation, 9:30 a.m. last leg manipulation below relative equal low, sell side liquidity sweep, market structure shift, SMT on the lows, consolidation, expansion, retracement, expansion, break above the VWAP, midnight open below, we're below midnight open open's resting there, and relative equal highs there, and we have a huge rip below prior. I will be genuinely shocked if this trade does not go to the equal highs. Not genuinely shocked, but I would be like, wow, this week really just does not want to deliver good price action. We should reject and push up higher off the VWAP, guys. My only worry is that 5-minute fair value gap lower on ES there. If it wants to trade there. We're really pushing into a discount here. We should be ripping up higher. It shouldn't. I mean, it could be high resistance liquidity run. But again, I'm still super bullish to these equal highs. Yeah, it's not a good reaction there, chat. We manage risk by 50%, so regardless of the outcome of the day, it's still still a step forward for us. I gotta sneeze again. I've been sneezing so much. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something. Like recently, I just have not. I've been feeling under the weather. Maybe the losing streak makes me feel sick. Just nasty reaction, bro. Just nasty. We should be rejecting right now from that. We should reject right now. The body should body above bullishly here. If this trade is going to win, this body needs to body up here. Chat, I'm going putting my stop back. There's a 5-minute fair value gap. I dragged prematurely, and I'm not making that mistake again. I'm not making that mistake again, chat. There's a 5-minute fair value gap. I drag in too prematurely. This is actually, you guys are witnessing something I haven't done in a long time. And I'm looking at my journal right now, and I literally see that the past 3 losses in a row were from drag stop losses. So I'm gonna adapt here. Still in a losing streak on these accounts, yes. But yesterday we caught a beautiful, beautiful short. Yeah, I think it's still respecting my bias, chat. I just think we needed to make sure that we have the right stop loss and not drag it too prematurely. We got a 5-minute fair value gap there. It still looks like NQ looks a lot more bullish than ES. But those relative equal highs look beautiful for the upside. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. Off. Yeah, I'm journaling this day too. I'm gonna go back and watch this stream and journal it as well. Just the way I thought about my stop loss placement. See, we even grow. Even traders like myself still learn every day. That's how you grow. Consistently. That is how you consistently grow. Okay, ES is back at the VWAP here. It's very important for ES to rip up higher here. YM clean bounce. Very, very clean on YM now. YM is starting to rip up higher as well. Markets are reversing here, chat. We just need the right stop loss placement. I think equal highs is there. It's right there, chat. Equal highs is right there. Yeah, I lost 2 trades only for bad stop loss placement if I had exactly, right? And that's what we journal and we move on and we learn from it. See, the previous losses I had was because of bad stop loss placement. So I journaled and now I'm adapting and learning from it. But if I just journal it and then don't look at my journal and don't adapt from it, then I'm never gonna improve. You gotta improve. Hey, Ben, I had asked you yesterday if you believe that you lost the trade because you dragged premature. You said no. Yeah, but that I told you I went through my trade yesterday after stream. It's all about studying after. It's high resistance liquidity run, guys, which means you need a big stop loss. But I still think those equal highs are juiced, chat. Tips on studying, just do it. Like, just do it. Just journal and do it. We all know how to study. We all been to school. How big is the SOT? It's 58 contracts. Not contracts. Ticks, pips, whatever. Beautiful reaction, chat. Still bullish, guys. It's still bullish. Guys, sorry, I'm talking to a designer. terrible reaction after it took that high. We're holding our trade, guys. That higher time frame bias is bullish. We also have a 5-minute fair value gap down there. It's been rejecting the VWAP bullishly now. It was rejecting it heavy bearishly, breaks up above it, now it respects it bullishly, so it's just consolidating. Look at the price action. It's consolidating, but it's still bullish. It's still bullish. Only a few minutes till 10:30. Yep. A little bit of volatility there. That could boost us as well. We just got to be patient, guys. Beautiful reaction. See a beautiful midnight open being rested there still. Regular trading hour gap. We're still just itching above it. We haven't even filled all the way. Midnight open is inside of the regular trading hour gap, so we're actually really good there. I'm still pretty confident in this, guys. I know it has not giving us the rip that we want, but I'm confident. Ooh. I am confident, chat. It's one of those trades where we just have to hold it out. When does the new chair come in? Pure later shipping. They just created the label. It's not even picked up, nor is it in transit. So it's probably going to take another 5 days. 5 business days. We're gonna catch a beautiful trade here, fellas. We just gotta be patient. Patience pays. I am literally sitting on cardboard right now, bro. This chair is terrible. I've been having such bad back pain recently too, so I'm so glad I ordered the chair. I just wanted to hurry up. Guys, I'm thinking on doing a stream on Tradeify TV. Would you guys join if I go there? Which one did I order? It's called the Libernovo Omni. It has a built-in back massager. It's an ergonomic chair. So it's like this. And it moves, it moves when you move your spine, and it massages your back here. Right? And it adjusts when you turn your back. And it can push your spine and adjust it. It comes with a headrest as well. I'm not requesting because I requested a 30K payoff off my 20 accounts. Let's go, brother. I don't trade your model, but it's close. But your patience has helped me a lot. Let's go. Congratulations. Yeah, 30K will be great. Oh, female. Sorry. Let's go, sister. Congratulations. Congratulations. Women trade too, of course they do. So, guys, the best traders I know, low-key, are women. It's because men attach more emotionally to money than women do. And I know that sounds like it's not true because there's a lot of gold diggers out there, but I'm not talking those type of women. I'm talking the normal women. Men attach more psychologically and emotional to money because they base their personality off of their success in their business. Women don't. Men be crashing out. No, it's serious. It's serious. Even myself, I put my whole personality and how I function on basically how I perform. If I eat well, if I go to the gym, if my business is doing well. Terrible reaction there. We have that 5-minute fair value gap there. We gotta just let it be, chat. We cannot be forcing it. Yeah, Casper's so mad that I just said that. Bro, Casper probably thinks girls have cooties. Price action is fried right now. Bro, this whole week it's been fried. Like, this is so clean, chat. That I'm literally going to print this and put this on my wall. This is so clean. Sell side liquidity sweep after a huge run. Right? So we take out a bunch of liquidity there. We consolidate. We manipulate one last time, taking that. So on the intermediate time frame, this is the last leg of manipulation. Now on the lower time frame, we manipulate below at exactly 8:30 to take sell side liquidity. Then we consolidate, form relative equal lows, and then at 9:30 we take relative equal lows and form turtle soup and rip back up higher. Then we break structure to the upside, consolidate, expand, retrace, expand, break the VWAP to the upside. Right? Price action is now below midnight open. Entry forms in a discount. Relative equal highs formed. This is the most simple power of 3 setup that I've seen in so long. But just because price action is lower probability this week, you see that it's chopping, it's lower, which means we need to adapt to the markets and have a bigger stop loss. And that is allowing us to survive this. You see it's rejecting the VWAP many times here. I will take this trade every single day. If it shows up every day, I will take it every day. Any day of the week. Now let's see a rip up here. Still respecting these lows. It's reaccumulating. It's in a market maker buy model as well. Remember that, chat. This is second stage accumulation. Or it could be first stage accumulation. I would say first stage accumulation is this, but right? Look at this market maker buy model, chat. Okay, we have a smart money reversal here. So we have consolidation, expansion, reaccumulation, expansion, boom, boom, smart money reversal, boom, boom, expand, boom, relative equal highs. This is a market maker buy model with a smart money reversal. This is clean as fuck. It's just lower probability on the lower time frame. Even if we go up to the 15-minute time frame, look, it's not that bad. Still looks like it's gonna rip to the sky. Says wants me to lose my trade. He says, guy, get out, shit's ass. Bro needs to learn what faith is. Not faith, but just like, yeah, faith that your system's gonna show up. You need to trust what you study, bro. Mason, why is your profile photo still that, bro? Like, hello, sir. Good morning. What's up, Romero? Here we go, chat. Let's get a nice expansion to the upside here. By the way, guys, the Apex 80% off sale, I believe, ends at the end of the month. Code Ben for 80% off. Lucid also 50% off. Code Ben. Also, Funded Next, not Funded. Funded Next is also with code Ben discounted. There's other firms as well, guys. There's Alpha Futures, code Ben, and then Top One Futures, which has a fat discount right now. I think it's 60%, is also discounted with code Ben. Beautiful reaction to the upside there, chat. Back into its consolidation it goes. Back into consolidation she goes, chat. I also think this long is going to be beautiful. No, I don't know who that is. Here we go. Break midnight open here. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Stay patient, of course. Look at ES starting to break out in form and efficiencies. That's a good sign there. Let's do it, chat. Let's make bank. Whoa, 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 whoa. I under leveraged on this trade, but it's fine. I'm very confident in this though, chat, so I may add to it. I'm very confident in this trade. Once I get confirmation that I can drag my stop loss to that low, I'm gonna add a little bit to it, as long as we stay below midnight open. Yes, is in that fair value gap. If EX can trade up from that fair value gap, I'm gonna add to it. What's up, Drowsy? Look at that reaction right there. Break this high, we're adding positions. Patience is everything. Still in this consolidation. Still in this consolidation, chat. Beautiful reaction on that fair value gap. It's 10:42, chat. It is 10:42. We can get in here. Look at ES. Look at ES right there. Look at that. Come on, just push a little bit up higher. Little bit up higher. That's a reaction I like to see. Give us a nice body here on ES. 2, 1. Yeah, I'm in. 3. Wait, hold on. Just see. I added 2 more positions, 3 more positions on each account. Dragging our stop loss below this low now. We should break out of this range. Should break out of the range, chat. Beautiful breakout. Look at that fair value gap on ES. We should get out of it now. Look at that reaction there. Look how it rips up above the VWAP, now rejects to even touch it and pushes up higher, breaking structure to the highs. Let's see if we can body above these highs on ES. We're up $600. We're up 6K on the trade right now. What are you talking about? I'm still the eval stage, Kexi. There we go, chat. Resting in $7,500 on the trade, $8,000 on the trade, chat. Woo! Those equal highs are still being nested. Those equal highs are still being nested. Let's give it a rip now, though. Let's break out of this consolidation. The market maker buy model's first or second stage accumulation is not broken out of. We have a nice body. Let's give us a nice body up here, though. Let's see if we can get a body reaction here. Beautiful body reaction above the highs. We should rip here above midnight open. Those equal highs are being nested, Chad. This looks like a beautiful market maker buy model, power of 3 setup, accumulation, manipulation, last leg of manipulation at 9:30. First leg manipulation at 8:30, last leg manipulation at 9:30, distribution to the relative equal highs. We are up $10,000 right now, chat. We are up 10 grand. If we win this trade, chat, to full TP, how much? 10, 20, we'll be up 25. $25,000 if we win this full trade. We will make back 75% of our losing streak, or more like 70%. I would say like 68, but let's just round to 70. If this trade hits full TP, we make 70% back of our losing streak in one trade. Will I drag my stop? No, not yet. I can drag it actually a little bit higher though now. As long as it's below the VWAP there. Needs to body above midnight open for me to do that. Hasn't touched midnight open. I actually need to draw a midnight open here on ES though. Midnight open is still a lot higher for ES. ES is good. ES is pushing. Let's see what YM's doing. YM is pushing up higher as well. Hasn't even broken the VWAP yet. These markets are still thinking are in a discount. Look at that beautiful manipulation wick. This is why you need a bigger stop loss right now. Look at that manipulation wick. I want to see price action rip up above midnight open here. An expansion above midnight open. We're still in that market maker buy model. I'm still very confident in this draw of these relative equal highs here, chat. Still very, very confident. Look at that. This is, again, without this choppy price action, this is an A+ setup. For me, this is an A+ setup still. Wicks are giving me a heart attack. You just need to have a good stop loss placement. Nvidia's not helping. I mean, Nvidia is looking like it wants to move up a little bit here. Markets are still red. There's been no bullishness in the market yet. It's high resistance liquidity run, but it's the draw. That doesn't change the fact that the draw liquidity, chat. It just means don't drag your stop loss too prematurely. I don't expect anything at buy side. I'm walking away from the charts at buy side, so I'm not trying to anticipate anything after that. ICT tweeted 8:30 a.m. ET heavy news. Hopefully it rocks us out of this the market out of this funk. So even ICT is saying the market is in a shithole right now. So if you think that whatever you're doing and you just can't find your edge, just trust yourself. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's a high resistance liquidity run. Trail and apex makes it harder. You shouldn't be risking that much to where only this much movement makes it that bad. Again, we're still in that accumulation, but it's still bullish. Once again, I'd be very, very surprised, and I wouldn't even be upset if this trade loses, because then I know it's just shit price action, because this is such a clean draw. Look at that reaction. See a bump up. Could even go down to the VWAP. Let's just hope my stop loss is at the right placement here. Last thing I wanted to do is go down to the 5-minute fair value gap, then turn off. That would be depressing. Just relax, guys. Just relax. It's not the end of the world. Life is going to be okay. You see how everyone's emotions, and just to put in perspective, you see when we were up here and how everyone's emotions were like, oh, we're back, we're back, we're back. And then you see how we really aren't even in that deep of a hole. All because price action is just messy is the reason why the losing streak is happening. Once some price action clears up, which it will, it's not going to be this messy forever. We're going to fucking dominate, bro. You know why? Because we've been managing our losses and making them minimum throughout the whole process. Look at that rejection on the VWAP there. Price action is actually terrible. Yeah, no, this price action is bad, but it still has the right higher time frame sense. Why is price action so bad? It's probably because it's the last day of the month on a Friday. Once again, I'm still a firm believer of these relative equal highs. But at the end of the day, if we lose this trade, we just walk away and come back next week. The trade is still nice. Is it painful to watch? No, I know. This is definitely a boring trade. This week was honestly one of the shittiest weeks I think and not as in losing streak, because I've had worse losing streaks, but on terms of shitty price action this week, I don't think there's been shittier price action in years. Like, this week was so bad for price action. Like, just look at this. Look at price action from Monday, all of that. Look at that. And then the two rips we have no 930 manipulation. And then we're back in some consolidation mess. This was our week. If you think that there's something wrong with your system because you're not winning and this is what the week looks like, you need to chill, guys. You're going to be fine. Sure, reject from this level here. It shouldn't take this low. Horrible week? Yeah, I know. War talks for this weekend have clouded the markets all week. Yeah, low key. Whatever it's doing, I think it's NVIDIA earnings. A+ setup. This was an A+ setup, guys. Even an A+ setup is not working this week. Look at this. Consolidation, manipulation, distribution, market maker buy model, smart money reversal, relative equal highs, and it's still not working this week. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? You're up $800 because you didn't trade it. Once again, that's not my model to close my trade prematurely like that. PM stream, yeah. 1:10 p.m. Eastern time, chat. Yeah, I wouldn't engage into price action right now, chat. If that setup didn't work, then that's fucking insane. I wouldn't engage into any price action right now. A jump. Let's remove you from this channel because you're just all straight negativity. It's okay, we still love you, man. Hey guys, listen, I'm chilling. I just want to make sure you guys are. You guys have to understand that one bad week does not mean your system's gone, and you're gonna see it. We're gonna fucking dominate when we win, and I'll show you it. We made a win yesterday, but not these accounts. This price action has been so shit. Look, it's still rejecting here. I wouldn't even be mad if it rips up to my TP, because this is just disgusting. Worst week in a while? Yeah, no, totally. I cannot cap with y'all. This is one of the worst weeks in a long time. I mean, I guess scalpers that take like 2-minute trades are having a great week, but anyone going for daily range is struggling, bro. Tradeify, yeah, don't do top set. If you like top set, Lucid, Flex accounts are the exact same, but better. Price action has been frustrating and a lot of people are emotional right now. That's what I'm trying to help you guys with, is you cannot be emotional. Look, ICT says it's a shit week. I'm saying it's a shit week. Many other traders are saying it's a shit week. Just walk away and let it happen. It's a shit week. Let a FOMO back in. Please don't FOMO back in. All right, fellas, we're going to finish with prayer. We'll be back at 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm so glad the week is over, though. Well, we have one more session. If we still stay in this consolidation, PM session may be a lot better. But I honestly think that we're going up to these equal highs, chat. I'll be shocked if we don't do that today. Other than that, fellas, I'll see you guys in the next one, 1:10 p.m. Eastern time. Let's go. Stay disciplined. Stay strong, fellas. Losing streaks happen, but the best traders are the ones that manage their losses in that losing streak. Why is it shit all week? What's happening? Brother, price action has been shit for a month straight before. All right, fellas. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing day and opportunity, Lord. Please be with us, protect us, and forgive us for our sins, and glory and praise be to your name. Thank you for everything, Father. Just thank you for another opportunity to follow your word and follow your plan. In Jesus Christ's holy amazing name we pray. Amen. All right, fellas, stay disciplined, please. All right, audiobook, you're getting banned. That's disgusting. Let's pray for audiobook real quick before we ban him. Dear Heavenly Father, please be with the audiobook to help remind him that everything is part of your plan, Lord, and just for the hate that he has in his heart, Lord, please fill it, and the insecurity that he has, please help him out. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, fellas. Hold on, I gotta ban him. I'll be back, and I'll ban you on your new one, too. All right, fellas. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless. Stay disciplined. Stay patient. And I'm telling you guys, do not go against your model. You guys are in a very, very important stage right now. And if you switch up on your model just to win now, you're fucking yourself over from all the information you could be getting in this losing streak. Stay patient. Stay disciplined.